So we'll push that little button, and it says that we're recording. So I do want to welcome everybody, and I want to tell a little story about when Sue and I started Take Shape about 5 years ago, almost 6 years ago. Mm-hmm. Well, no, we were clients. Well, mm-hmm. five and a half years as coaches, and a lot of excitement. We were having people in our home, and our business grew, and we were very blessed, and it was so much fun. And then we got high and mighty, and we got some globals in our lines. We got some nationals in our line. Now we've got 3 of each, and through that all, Sue and I felt like we lost a little bit in that we weren't performing at the same level that we needed to perform at. And I asked my wife, I said, what are we missing now that we didn't have? It's just this community. And I want her to share a little bit now about just the things we've experienced with our clients since we've been more on a community-based thing. So.
And community affects everything, our coaching, when we're talking to people. I mean, hi, Michael's on. Hi, Michael. It affects every part of our business. It's the heartbeat of our business. It's the reason we got in this business in the first place, is because we're all about helping people. People don't have the answers. We have the answers. And sometimes we just take it for granted and we go about our daily life and we forget, wow, they're on meds. We have something that could help them. And struggling with weight and diabetes, we have it. And so what I try and do each day is just look at people and see them and think, what are their needs? So every day, again, I'm trying to be mindful when I go out. But right now we want to talk about community within our organization, yours combining with ours, and not only as coaches, but with our clients, having that mindset that we want to create community for them. Diane, I remember coming into your home and you had a bunch of people in your home, and weren't we excited, Diane? That was so exciting when we did that. And that's not to make anybody feel bad. Joanne, I remember the same thing, coming into your home and Christmas parties and things like that. And I think we get lost and comfortable. I know for us, we did.
Yes.
And the secret I was going to share is that the personal challenge that Jack and I have, and we've talked about that too, is we've just had an awakening in the last couple weeks. We have to be in integrity with our weight. We got comfortable with our weight, and when we first lost weight, it was way different. We looked thinner, we felt better, and we just kind of let a few of the pounds come back on and just kind of be, oh, well,
happy with it.
Yeah, I don't look like I did.
I haven't put all that other weight on. I'm okay. So
we're just being honest and transparent with you, but we cannot stand up there or stand in front of people and say to lose weight when we're not at our healthy BMI. That doesn't mean to discourage you. We don't want to discourage you if you're in the same boat as us, but we are launching our mid-April campaign on the 28-day challenge. And instead of going on the challenge, losing the 15 or 10 pounds, and then feeling comfortable again, we're going to take it all the way down. Yeah. And so I hope you're happy for us, because we're happy for us.
Yeah. But the part that I really want to point out, the thing that we learned through all the different contests or challenges, whatever you want to call them, is that the community that our clients built, or the people in the contest built during that contest. Mm-hmm. I mean, they were high-fiving through the computer on Facebook and all the different things.
Yeah.
And we really seen a lot of power, and we seen people coming out of that. Even some of our coaches that were in the challenge came out of that fired up. And so we just really did a personal analysis and said, what the heck did we have back there when we started that we don't have now? And it really was that time of community together, being there, being able to answer questions and stuff.
And the internet poses such a we can still have community and feel tied together on the internet. I mean, we can. I can see your beautiful faces. Some of them I can't see, but we can still have that. And it's a nice way to create that. And so we felt it in the contest, but we also feel it when we're doing this now.
Well, I think the biggest challenge for coaches, that we're very blessed here in the Northwest. We have great training and everything else. But even then, you can fall back on that training. wait for that month training to come along. And it just kind of, what do? We're just lingering until that training comes along. And with technology, which I think there's a few of us, Joanne, you'll probably raise your hand, that we're just technology challenged. And we just try to do the best we can do.
Someone's trying to get on.
I don't know who it is.
Okay.
You're friends with me, Jack.
Was that you?
I have no link. Was that you? Sorry.
Oh, no, I was saying, Jack, you say your technology challenge. That's why you're friends with me.
Yeah, that's right. That's true.
Oh, look at that precious baby.
So, so with technology, we can reach into each other's homes. Sue and I actually will use a Zoom to do a one-on-one with a client. It just builds something. We use Facebook now to just build that, that connection. This baby's just laughing and laughing and laughing. You make it real.
Can you see his baby? He's so cute. What's his name?
This is Connor.
Connor.
Okay. So that's what we wanted to talk about tonight is that, I know I've had coaches that are clear across the United States that feel isolated, feel alone and stuff. So that's what we want to do.
Ask them.
Okay. Yeah. We want some feedback now.
Yeah, we do.
Of maybe you felt isolated, or maybe you felt no community, or maybe you didn't at all. Maybe you feel great. I don't know. Whatever you want to put in.
Chime in. Anybody.
Are you saying this is as a client, Jack?
No, I'm talking about as coaching. This is a coach's call. So, if you're out there as a coach, have you felt isolated before?
Well, I'll definitely say I have. I mean, this is my second year as a coach. My first year was not very successful at all because I didn't know where to find information. I think and don't take this as a complaint because it's not. It's just an observation. But what was difficult for me was grasping around that there isn't one single source of information. That there's a My Office in Motion. There's the Trilogy training. There's the coaching connections. There's the team global webinar thing. There's like 5 or 6 different websites, and someone will say, "Oh, go find this information. It's out there. It's on the website." Well, there's like 6 websites. So which one is it? Now I'm getting a grasp of that. Yeah. If that was one thing that I would, if I could take that up to Take Shape Corporate, be like, let's maybe put that together on one website. But that in itself made me feel like I was like an island. Made me feel isolated.
Yeah, and so what we're trying to do is we learn things like that. Like you mentioned, I think for me, I've other than getting information from the headquarters, the Take Shape headquarters, I use Coaches Connection for that. What's going on with them? What's going on there? But then I use the Team Global webinar page for the training because they have every kind of training that you'll ever want. You could actually live. You could live in an igloo up in Alaska. And if you've got internet connection and can go to the web page there, it'll train you.
And besides pointing you to that, we do want to stress community. And that's why we're doing this tonight, because we don't want you as a coach to feel isolated. And I know, Diane, you're in California. How do you feel?
All alone. I don't have a lot of people around me. So if I don't do it, it doesn't get done. So it's kind of. So and I started way back when there wasn't so much, Michael. That was tough too.
Yeah.
Because there was like, who's going to help me figure this out? So I can see both sides.
Well, I mean, and I get it that nobody's going to do the work for me. This is my, it is a business that I'm running, and I need to run it the way successful business people run a business. I think it took me a good solid year to get that, and now I'm actually having success this year. So hey, you're being noisy. So I am actually having some success this year, but it's finally taking that initiative.
Somebody else? Oh,
there's Janice, right?
Hi, Janice. Have you been in?
Hi, everybody. Sorry I'm late. I didn't know what the link was.
Yep, I got Janice the link. So
thanks, Michael.
Oh, Michael's awesome.
So that's why we have
Jack and
technology.
hear me?
Yes, who's this now?
Barbara?
Hi, Jack and Sue.
Yes, go ahead.
Oh, it's Joanne.
This is Joanne. My voice is so bad after my surgeries. But I just want to thank you and encourage you because we need you. You are our leading global, and we need you. And just hearing Monday night, hearing your voices encourages all of us.
Well, thank
So
you.
I just to encourage you to keep this up because we really need you. We respect you. We admire you. We know that you've got so many of the answers, or at least you'll find the answers for us. So I'm just thrilled about this. And I have not been listening to any of the calls because of my health. And I've been just, it's difficult to have the strength to do a lot. But just knowing that you would be on after the leadership call made me even listen to the leadership call tonight.
Yeah.
And then listen to you. So thank you. It's wonderful.
Well, we love you. Thank you for being on.
Yeah, and why we did it at the
sweet.
leadership call, and I know it's like, because we all have busy lives, but the reason we did it after the leadership call is to not try to take another night away. And we think the leadership call is important. Sometimes you can feel it's the same old. I'm just being unplugged here. Sometimes you can feel it's the same old, whatever. But, you know, just like tonight, they introduced 3 new products that are coming out. Actually, the lean and green meals for you that weren't on the.
That was a good one tonight.
Yeah, they're actually coming out with lean. So there's always, you know, but I want to do this, and Sue and I are going to do it every Monday night.
Yeah.
And we want this thing to grow. We want, you know, Diane, you go out and get a new coach. We want her to be welcomed, her or him, welcomed into the family. Same for you, Rick, any of you guys.
Yeah,
Janice,
have them join in. That's what we
want them to join in. We want this thing to build, and Sue and I promise you, we won't step back away from it.
Yeah. Rick, is there something on your mind?
No, I'm just enjoying this, and thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. It's so good to hear Joanne's voice. Joanne, love you.
Love you too. He came to our meetings when we held them in the hotel there, and this is kind of convenient, isn't it?
Yeah.
Very.
For you that don't know, Rick's not wearing any pants.
Oh! Don't say that.
I'm just kidding.
Joanne's cringing.
I was just kidding, Joanne. I was kidding. But what we want to do as we go forward is that just to make this where we all grow is we want to take, each of you take a little bit of responsibility. Like next week when we get on, I would like, you know, and I will follow up. If someone doesn't raise their hand tonight, I will follow up. But we want someone to talk maybe next week, right? They have to listen to the leadership call and then give a synopsis of the leadership call. Now, everybody on it should have listened to the leadership, but, you know, sometimes we can't. But as somebody just to give a 3-minute little talk on what the leadership call was.
And also, we would like, before our call ends, if any of you have pending questions, we want you to feel free. This is a safe forum to just ask. And if we don't know, like Joanne said, we will try and find out for you. So we want you to be able to go, hey, or I'm concerned, or something like that.
And it's not, and we don't want it a gripe session.
No,
but we know you can be frustrated. We all come into places in our business.
Business is like
where we've been frustrated and stuff. We want this to be where we can not stand alone, you know, and we can build each other up. Maybe Mike's having a bad day, and the rest of us rally around him.
That's right.
Hey, Mike, I've felt that way before. You know what? But this is what it is. Because really, what it's going to take is not only us coming together and say rah rah rah. It's going to take actions. That's why I said someone take the leadership call, do a 3-minute little review what was said on the leadership call. Somebody take the nurse's call. See what this is doing is that I'm having you guys do activities, and then but what it's doing is people that couldn't make the nurse's call or the doctor's call, they'll be able to say, oh man, I wish I would have been on there. It's about diabetes. I wish I'd have been on there, and things like that. And that's what we want to do for you. So,
okay. Any questions? Anybody have any thoughts? Barbara, you're there, I know.
Do I have any thoughts?
Yes.
I think it is. I have felt isolated ever since I came in for the last 4 years. But I have used leadership calls and the nurses calls and, you know, and now the Facebook communication with you guys. And that helps because I don't feel quite as alone.
Right. And that's what that health club, please invite all your clients on there. It's for our organization as a whole. So I really take it seriously, and I want it to encourage. There may be a day where you're struggling with a certain thing and someone says something on there. Please feel free to encourage other people on there as well. So Diana McNamara.
Okay, we're just reading the different things that people are reading where we don't miss anything. Oh, yeah. Diane, on your speakers thing, you can also...
is it Diana or Diana?
Diana.
Okay.
You can also call in on the phone line, call through the phone line.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes.
Oh, hi there.
Okay, that must have been earlier.
I have one phone.
Okay, good. So, so basically where we're taking this is that we want to add a little bit, activity-wise and stuff like that, and we don't want to get into a training to such an issue that we're trained, because I think you guys know about everything.
Yeah, and really tonight's about, let's get back to our first love. Why did we get in Take Shape in the beginning? I mean, that's kind of where we're at. We're like, wait a minute. We can get down to that healthy weight again. We are on plan right now, and so is Nathan. Our whole house is. And we're taking it very seriously. So we're going to the gym. We're not just talking. And so we want to get back to our first love. And, JC, he's presidential, said, your business will grow as...
I didn't hear what he said.
As you, let's put it this way. When we were at our leanest, our business grew the best. And so if we're serious about this, then other people are going to take us seriously too.
And I will say, everybody is a journey for everybody. And so, I had a young gentleman tonight. The reason I got cut off right in the middle of the leadership call, he called, and he's one of my new clients, and he's back east. I thought, he got to go to bed. I better take this. So I, right in the middle of them talking about the new products, I had to bail out. But in his talk, he said, well, is there, what do you call it? A recreational day? And I go, I said, I know plans that have recreational days, but what I find out is that people then want 2 recreational days. But I said, you know what? I'm just your guide, your mentor. I would say if it's a recreational day, that's fine. But then I went and told him what happens when he has a recreational day. But I didn't, I wasn't telling him what he couldn't do. And so we're all on the journey of getting healthy together.
Yeah.
To me, if all of us get healthy, that is the number one thing. And then helping you grow your business to whatever level you want to grow. And that's another thing. We don't want to dictate to you what size of business, but we want to be there for you, whatever size business. If you truly want to be executive director, if you truly want to be a regional or national, whatever you truly want to be, we want to be there for you. We want to guide you. We know how to get you there. And we're willing to spend the time and energy to get you there. But we don't want to do it if you don't want to. I mean, there's certain some people are happy with the extra $1,000 a month. So
So there was one other thing I was going to. Janice.
Hi.
Hey, how are you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. My husband's at his goal weight, and part of me loves him, and part of me hates him. So for all you men out there, I'm really not a man hater, but
Yeah.
So
I know.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Good.
So stay close to your mentor, whoever that is.
Yeah. Well, actually, my mentor is my brother.
Okay.
And he actually shared with me this last week and he doesn't mind me sharing this, and if he does, that's too bad, so sad. But he kind of crept up there. He went to the doctor, and of course the doctor's scale is different than his scale, but he still crept up there. So he's back on program, and I know that as he goes down as well, because he was such a dramatic change. People used to ask him when he first lost his weight if he had cancer.
Yeah, they asked
that led into quite a no, but I am healthy at this weight, Yeah. So anyway, I'm looking forward to continuing down. Right now, I'm not losing as much as I had previously, and we talked about that our last Zoom meeting. But the coming off.
Yeah, well, and I tell my clients right away, you'll notice inches before the scale moving as rapidly, and some of them like, wow, I didn't even realize I put on those pants and they fit. But what we're talking about tonight, Janice, I don't know if you're on, is creating community within not only the coaches in the organization, but we really need community with our clients. They need to feel like we really care about them. There's got to be something about each client that that you can discuss and get on a personal level with them. That's the other thing I want to touch on, is that Do you know what I'm saying? Maybe the mother's having back surgery. There's got to be something so that they don't think you're just, doing your thing and calling and checking in. You don't have to get into a long conversation, just showing you care. I know Joanne's awesome at this. And so that's one of the things we want to stress with our clients. Yes.
Somebody get their phone thinking. Someone want to talk?
Hi, this is Diana. Can you hear me?
Yes. Hi, Diana.
Loud and clear.
I want to just thank you both so much for being a great mentor to me, along with Joanne and Robert. And the business is just doing amazing, and more people are making contacts with not only my coaches but with me, and it's just awesome to witness. So I think having this community session via Zoom room or the telephone is awesome, because I'm looking forward to my coaches and up and coming coaches to be a part of this, and this will just be wonderful for them.
Well, that's what we want.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. You guys are all so gracious. I do have one quick question for her. Diana, not everybody's business is probably booming at this point. I mean, to be honest. So what was the turning point for you from when you were first trying to get clients and you were trying to build your business? What do you think the turning point was for you?
I think being very intentional and mindful every single day.
Okay.
And of course, I always start out in prayer every day. And I ask the good Lord to lead and guide me and to bless me and to bring people my way. And just be intentional, be listening, be a better listener, listening to the people that are around me.
Mm-hmm.
And also looking for opportunities to enlarge my territory. Mm-hmm. So not just thinking about perhaps how tired I am, or gosh, my husband's going to be home, I'm going to need to do da-da-da-da-da-da, but just thinking about, okay, I get invited to go to a function. I'm going to go even though I may not feel like it, because I see the validity in being able to connect with other people and presenting the offering. So I have been very, very intentional about that, and that is amazing. And then just never, ever losing your love for seeing people healthy.
Yes.
And I think when you're walking the walk and doing the do, like you related to earlier, and being in health yourself, I mean, just because you reach your healthy weight, truly the journey begins.
Yes.
You still have to maintain.
Ends. Yeah. It never ends.
And healthy. It never stops.
No. And that's something that we've realized too. We can't get comfortable, and gain a couple pounds and then you gain a few more. Someone talked to me about fear and being afraid, and it's like your passion for mankind to be better needs to outweigh the fear.
My goodness, yes.
Right?
And there again, you have to get past those concepts of fear. And I know I have one coach that she is fearful, and so we're really honing in on her needs that she needs. And so, in fact, she's been referring. She gave me 3 referrals yesterday, and the 4th referral said to her, "I don't want your health coach. I want you to coach me."
Right.
And right there, this coach who feels very insecure and yet has everything going for her, she just can't see that just yet. But I just reassured her. I says, you know what, you have it all within you. It is just a matter of really honing in on that and getting comfortable and learning and getting beyond those concepts. So we're gonna have a little one-on-one with her. But anybody can do it. If you have a heart and a love for people, all the other things can be learned. All the techniques can be learned.
Dr. A said, you know more about Take Shape than they do. Remember that?
Yes.
You know more about nutrition and health than they do.
Yes.
You know, we're not.
Yes.
You're just one meal ahead of them.
That's right. And Diane, I so appreciate you saying, listen. How many people, you say, how are you? And before you could even get the words out, they're off. They don't even really care to wait and listen and see how you are. People want to be able to talk about themselves. And so listening, I heard the 5 in 1, listen to them for 5 minutes and you have 1 minute of speaking.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But what I want to say is, for you coaches that are on, we want you to encourage your coaches, if you have them, to be on this call. We think it's going to grow to a big thing because we're more interested. Sue and I are more interested in helping each of you than helping ourselves. And I truly mean that. Mm-hmm. This is not a financial thing for us. we lost having fun, in doing this. And we were at a meeting Saturday, and being around all those great people just reminds me why I got in this business. They're wonderful people that just are dedicated to changing people's life. What happens along the way, you get financially blessed, but that's just a secondary thing. And so we want the coaches, the new coaches, the coaches that maybe been around for a year, like Michael, and just got
or in Colorado or in
anywhere.
California or Florida, and they just feel estranged,
So we want to get them on this call and get it going. So,
any other thoughts? Anyone?
I was just going to say that I would be happy to give the synopsis for the leadership training next week.
Okay. The leadership call or the leadership training?
Leadership call, yeah.
Okay. Is there anybody, since we're handing out assignments, anybody want to take the nurse's call or the doctor's call this week?
What night are they?
One's Habits of Health is Wednesday night. Help me, guys. The
nurses tonight, Monday.
Yeah, it's at 5:30 before the leadership call. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
and doctor's call is Wednesday.
Wednesday at 5:30, right? Because the habits.
Yes, I'm checking my calendar to see what I'm doing this week as well. Yeah, and they're on there. So,
Diane, did you want to take something?
Let me see what's going on next weekend. Then I have a late meeting that day. I'm not sure I'll make it.
On the nurses or on the doctors?
The nurses one.
I might be able to do the Wednesday night. That'd be this Wednesday night for next Monday, right?
Yes, the doctor's call.
And if there's an issue by which I can't make the connection, I can listen to it recorded, correct?
Yes, that's correct. That's correct.
Okay. I will give a few seconds, because I do overtalk, a few moment synopsis next Sunday or next Monday for the doctor's call.
Doctor's call. Okay. Now
and we don't, just hit the highlights of it, 3 minutes or so. So, and Diane, if you'll take
I'll do the nurse's call. I'll have to probably listen to it, but.
Yeah, and that's okay. I mean, what we want to do is get ourselves in the habit. By having activity, by getting everybody involved.
It helps.
One, we get knowledge, but two, it gets us active and just want to move forward.
And if you can talk to us and share with us, how much easier it's going to be to share with other people about your passion, right? Michael shared at the training. He did an excellent job. Thank you, Michael. We're so proud of you.
And thanks. I talked Sue and him out of going to a class that I went to that Fabio taught on. It was probably one of the best classes. I felt so bad. I was sitting up thinking,
we went to the exercise one.
No, not that one. When you and Mike were in the one on, I forget what it was.
Yeah.
But anyway, Fabio taught on, she talked about how she took, the ready mix drink. She had it for 6 hours. She carried it around. She said, it was nothing in it because I drank it early in the morning, but I carried it around for 6 hours because people said, what is that? And she has a tool of just starting the conversation. So
another thing, an idea. Let me see your arm right here.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Oh, she's getting fresh.
Okay, we have a bracelet because we have a friend who has cancer, and on it is a verse about nothing's impossible with God. Well, anyway, wouldn't it be a cool idea to have something like, ask me, I lost, such and such. Wouldn't that be cool to have it in really bright print and wear a little...
Yeah, we'll let you produce those things.
Ask me.
Cool.
Why not? Yeah.
Well, we're winding down here. We try not to keep it, I like to keep these because I don't want people, oh man, I can't spend an hour on the Zoom meeting. We really want to be able to pop in, get something you need. Okay. Our email's open. You guys can give us comments, criticisms. We know that you love us. We know that we want to grow together. So whatever you want to,
or things you want to cover next Monday.
Yeah, or things you want to cover and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
I have a quick question. Since I missed the first part of the meeting, did you talk about the spring, 28-day spring?
Right. Thank you for reminding us. Okay, go ahead.
What's happened is that
3 minutes.
What's that?
3 minutes?
3 minutes left.
Okay. Go ahead. Thank you, Michael.
Craig Blanket is heading that up. We're going to do another 28-day challenge. We're calling it
Spring into Spring, and it's mid-April.
I don't know what he's going to call it, but we're calling it Spring into Spring.
That's right.
Because, look at the old guy's going to sleep.
I know he's going to sleep.
But it's going to be 28 days. We're trying to get ahead of we made some errors in the last one, and that we made it real complicated. We're trying to simplify all that stuff. But
follow Health Clubb. We're going to give you more information on the Facebook Health Club page.
That should be around the 15th of April. After you guys pay your taxes, you'll be bummed out.
Get as many in as you can.
Yeah.
I got a quick question about that.
Go ahead.
So can I invite my clients to be in on that as well?
Well, let me tell you how this, real quick. What we want is not only invite your clients, but tell your clients to invite people.
Yes.
Because what a lot of us, if we did that, we'd say, hey, do you have somebody you know that would want to do this with you? We wanted to enter, in the contest, they can be on your team. And so they did that, and they grew a lot of client base. So you use your clients to build your clients, because you try to build a team yourself, but we want to build it to where, we have 3 or 4 teams.
Yeah, so. And people love contests. And we loved being in it, huh, Diane and Michael?
Mm-hmm,
we did. We did. It
was fun.
Janice, a lot of you, Barbara.
Well, if we lose you guys, it says I got less than a minute to go here before we click out. So
this was nice.
Please email us,
yes.
Text me or whatever. Let me know if there's something that's just burning on your heart that you would like to go. We appreciate those that volunteered to give us a little brief synopsis next week of the different calls.
And Michael, I want to hold that baby. Gimme.
When you know. There you go. Love you guys, okay?
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good night.